All right, right now, Kamala Harris is speaking to voters in Michigan, the vice president on the ground there in Detroit right now. We're going to take a little bit of this. She's talking to reporters right now and taking questions, I believe. Let's listen.
Someone else. Oh, keep going.
You know what? It's 48 hours out. Everyone's a little tired. Who was with us last night? You're right. If you sleep deprived. Please.
Simply, how are you feeling, and have you submitted your ballot?
I am feeling great. I am looking forward to these next 48 hours to continue to talk with the voters and talk about the stakes and talk about the future of our country, which I think is bright when we are working with the same spirit of building community, building coalitions, and building the strength of our economy and our country. I actually just filled out my mail-in ballot, so I have voted.
Darlene.
Madam Vice President, have you returned the ballot to California, and how did you vote on Prop 36?
So my ballot is on its way to California, and I'm going to trust the system that it will arrive there. And I am not going to talk about the vote on that because, honestly, it's the Sunday before the election, and I don't intend to create an endorsement one way or another around it. So, but I did vote.
Nandita.
Thank you. Madam Vice President, Donald Trump prematurely claimed victory in 2020. Just his comments in the past few days seem to suggest, that he is thinking about it. How will you and your campaign respond if he does the same thing again?
So here we are on the Sunday before the election, and I would ask, in particular, people who have not yet voted, to not fall for his tactic, which I think includes suggesting to people that if they vote, their vote won't matter. Suggesting to people that somehow the integrity of our voting system is not intact so that they don't vote. And again, I think that it is a tactic. It is meant to distract from the fact that we have and support free and fair elections in our country. We did in 2020. He lost. And the systems that are in place for this election in 2024 have integrity. They are good systems, and the vote of the people will determine the outcome of this election, and everyone must know that their vote is their power to determine the outcome of the election, and their vote will count. It does matter.
Thank you.
Okay. All right. Thanks, John.
Thank you.
All right. Well, that was the vice president taking questions in Detroit, Michigan, Wayne County. Obviously, this has been key for the candidates, campaigning and talking to voters on the ground there. One of the first questions was, how are you doing? There was a reference to being tired. These candidates have been all over the place, obviously, but I don't know that we learned a much closer
so you
sense.
You have a Kamala Harris gaggle, and the first question is, how you doing?
How you doing?
It's been a long road. You must be tired. What do you think the first question to Trump at a gaggle?
Yeah, might be a little different.
How you doing?
What'd you have for breakfast?
Hey.
I'm Steve Ducey.
I'm Brian Kilmeade.
And I'm Ainsley Earhart. And click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page to catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis.